Checked out. Round 5.
So into the fifth, into the second half of this, scheduled for 8. Ben Whittaker, Olympic silver medalist, very highly rated prospect. He's in the red and white.
I said it weren't going to go past 3. Leon's doing all right.
Absolutely, he is. He is. And I said towards the beginning that you don't know when somebody steps up onto this kind of stage, particularly when they're faced with a character like Whittaker, whether they will be able to handle it, Matt, or whether they will freeze. You just don't know until the first bell goes. It was a torrid first round, but in the second round, he gambled a bit, didn't he? And that shows that he's got some bottle as well as some ability.
Yeah, I think he took some clean shots. He got obviously the knockdown, but I think he thought, no, you know what, I can live with that power. I think the speed has troubled him and the variety at times from Whittaker, but I think he's felt the power and thought, no, I can cope with that. And he's got a little bit bolder in times as the fight's gone. You know, that said, Whittaker has won every round, clearly, but he's certainly been competitive, Willings.
When Whittaker's really struggling to land that right hand now, it looks like Willings is rolling them with ease. He's getting more and more confident.
You mentioned it, Dan, and his defence, particularly on the ropes, has been good because he tucks his chin in behind that shoulder. He uses that roll, and not all that much has got through clean. And when the right hand has landed, he's been pulled right onto his back foot, so the sting's kind of gone out of it, mostly by the time it's landed.
Yes, look, missed the right hand there again. Lovely uppercut.
Just capable there, Willings, of coming back with something. Whittaker sticking to the task, right hand there, left into the body, lands one to the body. Willings comes back.
There's a good left hook there from Willings, and then Whittaker lands a lovely straight right hand.
Well, 2 right hands right there. I have to really give credit to Leon's defence there. Ben's going to have to come up with something else, and he just pops in a cheeky uppercut there.
He showed a good chin as well, Willings, because he did take that right hand flush.
Ben Whittaker's showing a good chin also. He's been caught with a few clean shots as well. And look, two left hooks there, and just pops his head in front of Leon.
Just swaggering forward, Whittaker, looking to launch that left hand.
Rolls another right hand. Sorry, I'm just in awe of how he's rolling them right hands. Good shoulder roll. Lovely left hooks too.
Whittaker, though, on phase, looks to try and let his own hands go a little bit into the final 10 seconds of round 5.
Leon is definitely getting more and more confident. It's making Ben miss, and he's landing shots.
It's been enjoyable watch this one so far.
It has, and Willings has grown in confidence as the fight's gone on. I mean, Whittaker's won every round for me, clearly, but Willings has got better as the fight's gone on.
I'll admit I did fear for Leon Willings a little bit this week because it's just such a big step up in every single way, and as I said, you don't know how somebody will react, and you never want any fighter who's bold enough to take that kind of step to have it turn into a really regrettable experience, and that is not what has happened here.
No, but I looked at Leon's record, and he's had some decent fights against decent opposition. He's won an area title, and I really respect the area titles because you're always fighting someone who's of the same ilk as you. So the occasion might have got to him, but he's definitely been in there with 50-50 fights, or fights he might not have even been titled to win. So he's definitely showing what he's made of, for sure.
And he's only 23 years of age himself.
It's a baby.
People will ask the question, though, Matt, if this goes the distance, and that question will be, should Ben Whittaker be dealing with an area-level fighter in better fashion than this, given the talent that he has and what people think he could go on to achieve?
I think the thing with Ben Whittaker is he's not a massive puncher. Yeah, I know he scored some good knockouts, but that's because he's timed the shots nicely and walked them onto shots. I don't think he's a massive puncher. I think he's a very slick boxer, very skillful, sharp. And so, he is going to box people that maybe he's not going to get them out of there as quick as people would normally think that he would, but I think you'll see the best of Ben Whittaker when he's in with somebody where it's like a 50-50 fight. I think that's when he'll really see him shine.
Heading into the final minute of round 6. And again, he's not looked to be too expansive in this round, Whittaker, doubling up with a jab to the body, then up to the head, and Willings, I think, is happy enough to almost agree to a round off here to an extent. Because it's been boxing at a good pace, this, isn't it?
No, very good pace.
When you're doing all the work in a round, you're letting the shots go, and the other guy's just kind of surviving, looking after himself, but then kind of ambushes you with a burst once a round. It's, do you know what I mean? It's not the, I'm not going to say it's easy to do that against someone like Ben Whittaker. It isn't, but it's Ben Whittaker's winning the rounds. He's initiating the attacks. He's putting the work in. Willings is on the back foot. and every now and then he'll open up with a burst, but he can't sustain it to win the round. That's a good one, Whittaker.
This is good from Whittaker. Really concussive use of the jab for about 10 seconds before that. Then let his hands go a little bit.